Hello guys, happy Friday. How y'all doing this week? Any other K-drama y'all watch other than The Glory? We watched My Name. What was that shit with the monsters? Sweet Home. I feel like we watched more than that, but we watched a Thai drama, which was Girl from Nowhere. Hello. Nacho was doing good till you watched The Flash this week. I just realized it's the last day of March. It is. And that's why I have a sale. Buy 3, get 1 free on the whole site. Hopefully y'all having a good week though. Thank you, Dave.
What's up, y'all?
And y'all know I'll be streaming on Twitch later. I think if Omega and Day Free we doing Sons of the Forest, then I think I'm gonna do Roblox for a little while, and then I might do Dead by Daylight depending on the time. This past week I'm even more excited for Captain America: New World Order and Daredevil: Born Again. Oh, you must have been seeing leaks and pictures.
I didn't. Did you post the Flash? No.
It'll go up, but I just wanted to know where I should do it because I would have to hurry up and do it, like post it before I started my live, and I got up earlier than normal today, so I ain't feel like doing all that. It'll go up by Monday though.
So I put the video on Patreon and I asked, do y'all want me to do like spoiler shit for the Flash now? Since it's no big deal.
If it don't matter to you, then I'm sure it don't matter to them. You could just title your stuff spoilers. Like, most people gonna watch it anyway. You bought the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie and Dragon Ball Super on Blu-ray. That's what's up. Yeah, Secret Invasion got released date because it was supposed to come out in spring, then they pushed it back. So that whenever Secret Invasion is coming out is when Loki was technically supposed to come out. So, yeah, we get Secret Invasion in June, and then probably August, September-ish, we probably get Loki season 2.
And you see, Black what's his name? Draven. You just spoiled that. That's a spoiler. But I don't care anymore. But yeah, way to go. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't care anymore anyway.
Haven't watched it yet. Is the Flash still trash? I like this episode better than the other ones that we saw, but it still was filler. It wasn't still like, it wasn't a story. It was just another filler episode. Not that, yes, it was trash. I thought you liked the episode. So if ain't no speedster, it's trash?
Yes.
We got a speedster and it was still trash.
What speedster we got?
It was Red Death, not a speedster? That was good? Explain.
That wasn't my Red Death.
But it still was trash and it was a speedster though. That don't mean you gonna get your version of whatever that they do when it go off.
True.
Like they can give us 5 speedsters and they still might write it like.
Do you want to talk about the ending or you want to wait?
What the ending of what?
The Flash.
I don't care. Like,
I'm just asking.
I already know who was coming anyway. That's why I was like, I don't be talking about it because of you. I
don't care anymore.
Twitter spoiled everything, like the CW spoils themselves. I literally get on Twitter and the first thing you see is this person coming to whoever. Like, I already know who I was coming.
So you want? So let's talk about.
Go ahead and talk about it.
So Tasha getting her ending that she wanted for the Flash. Yes. All the speedsters go jump Barry.
But is it gonna be good though? That's the real question.
And here's the fucking catch-22. Tasha wasn't even a fan of the Flash until I started watching it. Now,
why are you trying to make it seem like personal?
Hold up. Let me finish. This is the bullshit that I'm saying. I put her onto the Flash. I've been a Flash fan since mid-'80s.
Okay.
Mid-'80s, bro.
You put me onto the Flash TV show though, but I knew who the Flash was before then.
Yes, you did. But you were a Wally Flash fan, not a Barry Flash fan.
Okay.
There's a difference. And Grant even spoiled the scene. This was the video I was gonna do. Might as well.
But let's rewind back to the part where you was like Tasha getting her ending, like they personally giving me my ending, because you was like, I've been a fan for years.
I can prove that. I mean, have y'all seen Cecile? I mean, Eric, you know what I'm saying, hollering at her, she getting all the screen time. So I mean, he must have watched the video and be like, oh, I like her. Like, I like what she's saying. I like her. Fuck that black ass husband of hers, fucking bitch. Really? I mean, hey. I'm like, he giving Cecile everything or whatever.
The way I be talking about Cecile be annoying me, you really think they were gonna go with what I was saying? And I be talking about her and her leather?
Fuck Eric, you the old pick me ass. And
no, I didn't say he was writing for a Fantastic Four.
And then fucking Grant out here spoiling scenes. But then I'm like, yeah, they should have reshot that. I don't give a fuck if he did get COVID. They shouldn't even shot that shit. I'm like,
Eric and Danielle smashing. I feel it. It is confirmed. What you mean you feel it? They've been saying they was like messing around with each other. So that's why I started saying that's probably why she was getting screen time anyway.
That's all good.
I ain't gotta sit down with nobody because at this point it don't matter. It's over. There's nothing coming after. If there's no reason for me to do something, then it's not a good use of my time.
No, it's not that Tasha called it. It's Tasha wanted something.
That's what I wanted.
She wanted that in another season. But that's what they're doing for the ending, which that's not what you should be doing for the ending. What you should focus on is Thawne, because we don't know. There's all these unanswered questions. So what we're going to get is the whole, oh, well, Barry had a twin brother that was stolen at birth shit.
But it's still stupid that, like, if that was the ending of season 8, you wait till the last 5 episodes to bring that back up for the end of your show. Like, I'm just like, all this shit that they've been doing for, what, 8 episodes that they're going to do is like, what was the reason? It's like...
For what I'm hearing, even episode 9 is filler. That's what I'm hearing.
That's the kind of shit that be like, am I going to get the ending I want? Because there's no way you could squeeze the shit I want in 4 episodes.
That's what I'm hearing. But then again,
because that means they not gonna have any story. It's just gonna be motherfuckers just pull up, and it's gonna be action, and then the show gonna be over. It's not gonna make sense. It's gonna have plot holes.
Well, it's plot holes. It's plot holes all the way.
That's just like Batwoman got kidnapped while she was on duty. You have another version of her pop up. Then at the end of the fight, she just swoop in automatically and just help save the day. Like, bitch, where was you this whole time? Like, that shit don't even make sense. This shit is stupid. That's what I'm just like. But Twitter been spoiling. Teddy coming back. Wally gonna be there. Jay coming. Like, they been spoiling all the people that was gonna come anyway. So
I knew Jay was gonna show up. I knew John Wesley shit.
They put Jay and Teddy in the same post. So I'm like, I'm like, well, thanks. Thanks. So I'm just been sitting here, and that's what I'm like, y'all advertising that shit like that's what we was getting from Jump, and these motherfuckers ain't gonna be seen to the last episode. So I'm like, if you steady doing filler, you finna squeeze all these different people on both sides, good and evil, into like 4 episodes. So it's gonna be plot holes.
I mean, it could be 5, but I'm just saying that's the way it comes.
Even 5, that's still just 1 extra episode, and I'm like, what's the reasoning for them working together? You're not gonna tell me after all this time, oh, Barry's story is coming to an end, guys. Let's just jump in for some screen time and hold this dude. Cause I almost said the wrong. Let's hold this dude. You know what I'm saying, on his final journey while his wife pregnant. Let's just jump in there. Where's the reasoning? Because the villains y'all finna bring in actually have brains. So for them to just, like, what scheme did they cook up to come together to do this? First of all, most of them don't work with each other, no way. So for to have a reason to work together, like, you just gonna skip and glaze over that and just be like, we just gonna pull up.
So since we talking about it, this is what happened. Grant revealed in the EW post that him and Teddy was supposed to have a scene together, but he got COVID, so they had to rework the scene. So what we're gonna get a great value version of the scene. So basically, Teddy and Grant was supposed to be in the scene, but what we're gonna get is Teddy and the suit of Savitar in the scene. That's the scene we're going to get. Because Grant got COVID. So we're not going to get Hunter and Savitar Barry outside of the soup talking about how he's evil, how like I knew it was in there or some shit, but now we're going to get some off-brand, oh, let me get the suit, you know what I'm saying? He's in the suit, and here's Teddy. It's not going to be the same. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be like, had you had them both in that scene, and like, this is the thing, the scene is not even out yet. You could have reworked, you could have went back and shot that scene as a reshoot. You could have reshot that scene. You had the time.
Of course he did, D, because that's how he make his money.
Because it's still time before the episode is even put together. Tell me the episode doesn't come out probably, it's in the last 5 episodes. So you still got time. You could have shot the scene, sent it, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't. It's the last season. You ought to have been like, me as a showrunner, I'd have been like, Grant, when you get over this, we not gonna rework this scene. We not gonna rework this scene.
That shit didn't make sense to say. Like, oh, if I would have had extra episodes, I would have included legends. Bitch, you might as well brought them hoes on, because what is we doing now? I would have rather seen some of them than the shit that we've been seeing on some of these episodes. Like, y'all could have went on did that. The Speedsters are final big bads, but what's the plot? It doesn't make sense if you have a cohesive season as a whole. This your last 13 episodes of The Flash. I'm gonna chop up and give y'all some bullshit here and there, throw in some side characters. Then the last 4 to 5 episodes, I'm gonna give y'all a story. That don't fucking make sense to do. Because if you're a good writer, it don't matter what your budget is. Like, to be fair. But it is what it is. Maybe they felt like they can only put their budget into 4 and 5 episodes, so they gave us shit. But it's still ways to write a good episode and not have to eat up the budget. Like, the first episode that came on, the little groundhog episode or whatever they was doing, I wasn't that mad at that because it was the first episode. But, like, then you giving me, like, more and more and more BS as we go on. And it's like, for what? The Dreamer episode, like, with Dreamer and Iris was a good episode, but how does it fit into this season? Like, that's some shit that should have came, like, another season. Like, I just got invited to brunch the last episode before this one. And then now all of a sudden I meet you at brunch and now our dreams are intertwined. AKA we got a black ancestor in common or some shit. Like, that shit didn't even fucking make sense. Like, you know somebody that got powers. I'm regular. But because we both not on the path that we need to be on, they gonna put us in a dream sequence together. Like, that shit don't even make sense. That's like, oh, my neighbor got a black ancestor and one of my other neighbors and we just all end up in a dream together even though we don't fuck with each other. Like, the fuck?
No, the plot should have been started in episode 1, even as a teaser of what's to come.
They could have ended the episode with, like, something like that. Like, even if they did the groundhog shit towards the end of the episode, what's the goal? Like, what are we doing here this season?
Like, to see the villain, the villain that's all... Like, the last season's supposed to be the villain of all villains. And granted, we know that the villain of all villains is Thawne, but it should be this, like... What we should have gotten as the last 5 minutes, we should have gotten Matt in the future going into the Flash Museum, getting ready to give a presentation on the Speed Force or the Flash. That shit, people would have ate that shit up and they would have been ready to tune in next week. And from then on, we getting a version of Thawne as already evil, and him going and changing the shit that he does. Oh, he kills his brother. He kills his fiance or the girl he likes. He's doing all this bad shit as Thawne, but the nice version of him that we saw last season before he got ripped in half, he set himself on that path. But we're not getting that, and it's stupid that we're not, because we don't know why Thawne is the way he is. This is a big plot hole. Oh, he said it.
As he says, it sucks for me because I didn't know who Dreamer was. The only show I watch is The Flash. It seems like they were focused on wrapping up other shows rather than focus on the storyline. That girl is from Supergirl, and the Supergirl show over. Like, it wasn't no
like
plot.
2 years.
It wasn't even no plot to wrap up with that. That's why I was saying it didn't make sense to bring her in. Like, it's cool. I be all for people getting the checks, but let the shit make sense though. Now, had she come and they had that episode, then towards the end of the episode, she would have had them help them fight somebody or some shit like that. It's just like, so she came, did the dream sequence, left, and then they might need her to come back at the end, or we might not see her again. Like, that shit don't make sense.
But we're not talking about the same thing. I'm not talking about Tom Cavanaugh. I'm talking about Matt. We have no understanding. We hear Tom talk about, oh, you did this to me. What was it? We have big plot holes. Oh, Thawne is mad at me. For what?
That's why I was saying it ain't gonna.
Barry was supposed to go to the future. When?
And they can't. Do that. They can't do all that in 45 episodes.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, y'all. Oh, I don't think you don't think we should see this. That Barry saved people that possibly, because in the comic book, Thawne was creating the problems. He was creating the disasters. Barry was on a case. He saw it, figured it out, and Thawne lost his fucking mind. Yeah. But like, we're hearing it from Thawne's point of view. We're supposed to see it from Barry's perspective. We're not getting that as a show. The show is titled The Flash. So we should see what pushes Thawne to hate who? The Flash.
The whole last season should have been.
And another thing, when does he figure out his name? He's never done that. We have 5 episodes for Matt versions of Thawne to figure out his name. We haven't figured out his name, and I've seen videos with millions of views saying, oh, Matt has figured out his name. No, the fuck he has not. You show me an episode where he's figured that out, I give anybody in here $10,000 if you tell me the episode he figured it out. 10,000 of them things. And if anybody out there can prove me wrong, 10,000. No hesitation from me. But I know you can't because it's not in any episodes. Matt hasn't figured it out yet.
Jor-El, thank you for the donation. How y'all doing today? What's y'all thoughts on Adult Swim expanding to 7 p.m. on May 1st? I don't really watch Adult Swim, so it don't bother me at all.
Well,
talking about Adult Swim, and like my kids are old enough for it not to matter, so, and my youngest don't watch that no way, so talking about Adult Swim expanding to 7 p.m. So I guess instead of coming on later, they finna come on earlier. So at 7 p.m. the Adult Swim stuff.
They gonna have the lighter stuff.
Most of them kids watch that shit anyway though, so it don't even matter. The Speedster arc, but it's stupid though. But I'm just like, this whole season should have been about Thawne. Then you could have sprinkled in the shit with Cobalt Blue and any other speedsters. All that other shit that we did these last 7 episodes don't even matter.
This is how I would have did the season. Like I told you, I would have had the future part of I would have did the flash forwards with Matt as Thawne. We would have had that going on, but in present time, Barry would have been dealing with Cobalt Blue, which would have came full circle when you found out that I was finna say Malcolm. Eddie is his fraternal twin brother, who was given to the Thawne family. Which would have led Barry to be even madder to realize that Thawne is a blood relative of him.
But you telling somebody your name and then somebody figuring it out is 2 different things. It ain't like Thawne finna go around town asking people who the Flash is. Like, cause then people gonna be like, why you wanna know? So him figuring out himself, no.
Where you see that at?
Clarence said Barry be telling everybody his name every other week, so how Thawne ain't figured it out yet.
I just feel Keon just has nature powers from what I'm fucking.
But my whole thing is, why you hyping her up in interviews like she really about to do something though?
Who?
That's what somebody said earlier today. Eric be hyping up Keon in the interviews like she finna do something special. Why are you giving all the screen time to the side characters? Like, they just created this bitch this season. Why is she getting more screen time than the Flash? Barry probably been in the episodes least of all to anybody, and this show is about him. At this point, after the last episode, Iris demanded more screen time. Like, everybody else had more screen time than them two, and then she's had more than Grant. So it's like, what are we doing? My whole thing is, y'all can deduce how Thawne may know his name, but did it happen on screen? Anybody could deduce when he could have learned his name, but did they show it on screen? If it didn't happen in the episode, it ain't happen. That's what y'all not getting. You said, didn't Barry tell Eddie Thawne his secret identity, so maybe Eddie told him, but did it show it on screen? It don't matter what happened on screen.
Eddie hasn't told him yet. Eddie has not told Thawne yet. Like, it's like, people don't have the perception of time like it's there. Eddie's dead. And if Eddie told Thawne, he told the version of Thawne, because from Eddie's perspective, Eddie's dead. Eddie died season 1 from what we know. From what we know, Eddie's dead. As of right now, Eddie's dead. So that version of Thawne already knew who the fuck Barry was. He followed him for 15 years. He went to his house to kill his mother. Season 2, episode 11. That version of Thawne didn't know. That's his first time back.
Why would the newly created bitch on the team be the one that defeat the big bads later? Like, explain that to me. For the last season of The Flash, why is that a thing? Motherfuckers hate when Iris have powers or suit up or say we are the Flash. But y'all gonna let this frosty bitch Keon come up in here, brand spanking new out of a fucking test tube, and then come and save the day for the last season of the show. I don't even want to watch it. If it was up to me, we wouldn't even watch it this week. Trey wanted to watch it.
I might as well.
He wanted to watch it.
Might as well finish the shit, because guess what?
We was going to finish it, but
might as well, because I watched it week to week for 9 fucking years. Might as well go and finish out the shit, be done with the shit, because live TV shows won't be done over here like this no more. I fucking refuse.
That's what he was saying earlier. They wanted that cliffhanger from the last season is part of the last couple episodes. So you got to cram in Cobalt Blue and the other species all into this and then not have plot holes. There's no way they're gonna do that. This whole season should have been you as a showrunner and writing over the writing team should have gone back to do your research and saw why fans started watching The Flash in the first place and made sure nobody had questions when this show was over. What happened to season 2 Thawne when he pulled up and was looking for Barry? What happened this way? What happened that way? Why does Thawne hate Barry so much?
Oh,
what happened to Zoom? What would happen if all the species that don't like Barry got together and did whatever? Why are we not answering these questions?
But no. Fuck all the shit that happened past Crisis. So now everything's been rewritten.
But you still ain't said how it's been rewritten, so it's still plot holes. Cause sometimes y'all got characters that's supposed to be dead, that's back, and all this kind of shit. So we don't know who the fuck riding around the city doing whatever. So I'm guessing all the villains we defeated aren't dead because of Crisis and they fine. It's still stupid though. It still don't add up.
Cobalt Blue and Reverse Flash would have been perfect because you would have had Barry dealing with, Eddie's my brother.
Why have Keon help them defeat the villains at the end when you could have just left Frost alive? Answer me that shit. Cause all we've seen her do is make it snow and freeze shit over. So why the fuck would you not just leave Frost alive if that was the case? Why even bring in a whole new character for that?
And give her ice powers.
She probably gonna have more than that. They probably just trying to show you the ice powers first. But you're not special. What's that shit that on TikTok? Everybody's so creative. Like, this shit is trash. I don't care. I don't care who see it. I don't care who feels some kind of way. The actors are doing their job, which is getting paid to act the shit that's on paper. But the motherfuckers who wrote that shit on paper, it's trash.
And the people that authorized that shit, trash.
Like, that shit is like, why do you feel like this shit is so good for you? This the last season? Did y'all not watch the last season of Arrow? Like, y'all gonna let Arrow and Supergirl have better seasons than The Flash? Better endings?
Trash.
Even the way Legends went off. Legends last season, they didn't even know they was going off and they shit still was better than this.
Left you on a cliffhanger.
That shit still... Legends? Legends better than this? Legends last season, even though they didn't know it was their last season, was better than this. And that is sad. Legend of Tomorrow. Like, what the fuck? Bro, that shit is crazy. And then here goes Superman and Lois third season sweeping this shit. Sweeping. 3 episodes in. They had me feeling bad for Lois. Daddy, I don't even like this bitch. I'm like, bro, come on, man.
Lois, daddy.
I don't give a fuck. Batwoman, what? What about Batwoman? Like, I'm talking about what? What are we doing? Yes, season 7 of Legends was good, and that's like Legends is that show, like it's hit or miss. Like you either gonna like what they doing or you not. But that shit is better than what we got for the Flash last season. Now they last season could have been spectacular, but they didn't get a chance to do that. Like they didn't know they was in it. They could have came back. They were supposed to have was the Booster Gold or whatever, and some other shit going on, and then Avery and old girl was supposed to have a baby, like all this kind of shit. I'm like, bruh. I didn't really watch season 3 of Stargirl, but I liked they season 2 with that dude in the shadows or whatever was going on. I forgot what was going on, but that was like season 2 of Stargirl was good. The first 2 seasons was good. I can't comment on the third one because I ain't really watching.
Now, and like that's what I'm saying. You want to see Barry fight Thawne. You want to see Barry run back in time, right? Like, see me. This is how you know. Like, this is why I don't listen to people when they say they fucking fans. You say that shit just to get people to like you. Eric,
I have not and will not watch Gotham Knights.
You're full of shit because if you were a fan, you would have done everything to wrap up every fucking storyline. Barry needs to run back into the past and fight Thawne from his perspective and save himself that night, right? That's what we're supposed to get. That's what we're supposed to get. Oh, okay, cool. Why? And like we're supposed to be like, okay, so why did Thawne get stuck? Maybe Barry stole some of his speed.
I don't even know, y'all. Like that's sad that I can't even see if season 4 of Black Lightning was better than this season of The Flash. Cause season 4 of Black Lightning, the writing wasn't super bad, but you could tell they didn't care anymore about the show because you could see like strings and wigs and all this stuff, like the stunt people and all that. It's just like they stopped caring. But at this point, it's like, if I'm confused on if Black Lightning season 4 is on par with it,
I guarantee you, I will never watch another show that Eric Wallace is the showrunner on ever.
I ain't watching another CW show. Not like if they come out with more shows. If
I will never watch another show that Eric Wallace is the showrunner.
He confirmed they not doing what for the finale.
I'm like, I don't have time for somebody that doesn't.
Please, Davon.
Fuck with the story that's been told to wrap up storylines. Why are storylines when you know it's your last season, you're supposed to wrap up everything. Like wrap up everything. Leave no stone unturned. Wrap it up. Give everybody what they need.
Trey was talking about that last night and he was laughing at my response about Lana smacking her daughter after she said the stuff about her cheating. So everybody gonna have their shit that they say about that because you know some people don't hit their kids, some people do. So you already know there's gonna be like a topic that's wild. So it's whatever. But I just feel like she was way out of line for saying that to her mom about it. Oh, is that why Dad cheated on you? Like,
no,
for real?
It's not. She didn't say is that why. She said that's why.
Oh well, that's why Dad. That's probably why Dad cheated on you. However she said it, that shit was out of line.
Where are Barry's parents' gravesite? Yeah, that's a question. That
right, because they never
up.
wrapped up that. Chester said he found it. I remember he was looking for it that episode. It was a whole fucking freeway over that shit. And then he was like, at the end of the episode, he made it seem like he found it, but they never said it where it was. He was going to visit his parents, and all of a sudden, we don't know where. Ain't nobody mentioned him going to see his dead parents' grave. Nothing no more. We just don't even give a fuck. I knew this season was shit. I don't even fuck with Caitlyn. They killed her off screen. Nobody mourned that loss. And then they had a whole new character come be her. They ain't even call her mama, have her mama pull up and say nothing. Just Caitlyn just gone. She got in a fucking vacuum tube and somebody else came out. Like, the fuck?
Question. Instead of doing Red Death like motherfuckers was asking, why not do Rajin for the Black Hole? Because the Black Hole storyline was never wrapped up.
We don't know who hacked Chester's computer.
So what the fuck are we talking about right now?
They show somebody hacking at the end of the episode one day to come back and do what?
Nothing.
That's why I be like, this shit is trash. It's hot garbage. Like, I don't even expect a lot from a CW show no more. But, like, this is what you give us for the last season of The Flash? You could have just not even advertised it as that. You could have just been like, The Flash is back, and we just gonna give y'all 13 random episodes. Like, because that's what it is. It's just random episodes at this point. They tried to be kaleidoscope. I guess you could just watch whatever episode in any order, it won't matter. Because, like, what is we doing? Like, the fuck?
I can give a fuck about Chester having powers.
Eric out here saying Barry and Iris need to earn their storyline. They don't need to earn anything. We've earned our spots 9 years in. You need to earn your spot as showrunner because you weren't always here. You came in season 6. You should have been trying to earn your spot as the best fucking showrunner on the CW. That's what you should have been trying to do. Because that has not been proven or shown at all. Season 6, when he first came in, probably was the best season that he did, to be honest.
The blood work thing was the best thing he did.
Because you actually made Barry know his powers, him be a leader. You know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of like solid. But everything after that was like, what are we doing? Like, you can't have a season where 80% of it is garbage and give me 20% of something that's good and then feel like that's supposed to even that shit out. That's not how math works.
Armageddon. I forgot about Armageddon. Yeah.
How many episodes is that?
5.
So you got 5 good episodes, like we finna get 5 for the end of the show? That's all you not do? 5 good episodes?
Case and point.
So there's finna be Armageddon 2. That's basically what we was waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how the fuck, that's all you can muster? 5 good episodes out of a whole season?
And I know people, you know what I'm saying? I know people behind the scenes see this kind of shit. And like, can you do better? Bro, if I was given the opportunity, more, trust me. If you were to give me somebody like Grant Gustin,
let me say something,
as an actor, with his potential as an actor, and you're gonna sit here and tell me I have him to guide as an actor, you got me fucked up. Like, I'm not gonna use this guy.
I don't give a fuck what Eric Wallace said about the time he had to explain who hacked Chester's computer. Because if you got time to show me Cecile and you got time to show me Allegra and Chester, and we always having brunch now, you mean tell me you couldn't fucking shoot a scene in with what the fuck was going on with his computer? That is bad writing. How can you write around all this other shit? You could write around every plot point on the show, but you can't fucking tell me who hacked somebody's computer and why? That's a conversation. But you could show Cash Money Mark. For what? He done sat up there and annoyed me all season. Now this bitch finna dip. You gonna wait till we get to the actual problems of the show and now he wanna leave? Like, child, bye. They wanna up here have brunch now and Allegra moving in Joe's house.
So I guess, like, you know what? I guess I need an artist. And I'll just rewrite season 9 for us for better. And I'll show y'all I can do it better.
You do you.
I'll write a fan fiction of season 9 better than what the writer's done.
So
13 chapters.
Cecile should have took care of her house. That's what she should have fucking did. I'm all for women's empowerment, but you should have went with your husband and your child.
Like Eric gonna get this comment just like the people who did fucking Game of Thrones the last season. Mm-hmm. You gonna get your karma,
and now your ass can't get no work nowhere.
You gonna get your karma for this shit. And I'm gonna sit back, and when it happened, this is gonna be.
But my whole thing is, you shouldn't have needed a full 22 episode season finale season anyway, because you don't do shit with the 22 to 23 episodes you've been having. What was you doing with them? You needed 10 episodes. All we needed was Thawne. That's all we wanted and needed was fucking Thawne. If you want to sprinkle in Cobalt Blue, fine. That's all we fucking needed was Barry's story. Why Thawne hates him. And wrap up some plot points. Get a good couple fights in and move the fuck on. Kill a couple people while you at it. Because they ain't coming back no way. Since I nominate Cecile.
No, it's the fans' fault. Because they gave y'all what y'all wanted. And I told y'all, don't ask for that shit.
Nah, all fans don't ask for that. They be seeing like 2% of people ask for shit.
I sat there and said, don't ask for. Just like with Godspeed, I said no. I'm like, these are newer characters that they're bringing in, and they're not ready for this shit. Because Godspeed actually becomes
the Red Hood of the Flash family. But I'm like,
She
they're not
must
doing
be
that. So
sliding
why?
up and down that main pole and got the Gawk 7000? Because how you getting more screen time than the main characters? How? You get new power ups every season. Barry ain't even doing that. They taking this motherfucker speed, and he ain't getting no power ups, and you getting power ups. I don't want to have faith for the last 5 episodes. That's not satisfying. You done had me sit up here for all these episodes, 8 episodes, for the last season ever of The Flash with Grant Gustin, and this is what you give me.
Hold on, let me stop you right there. See, that's the thing. You asked for Red Death. Period. When you got Batwoman, and I told you all to stop asking for Red Death, you should have fucking listened, because that's the character they're gonna use. The closest one to Batman.
Y'all
that's what you got.
Y'all
and
didn't start asking for Oliver no way until this season came on, so don't even act like y'all was asking for Oliver.
Y'all wasn't asking for
Y'all
like
asked for Red Death in general, and that's what y'all got. And when y'all saw that it was Javisha, then y'all was like, it would have been better if it was Oliver.
And I said before that, when they start bringing up Red Death, back when I think it was season 5 of fucking Arrow, I was like, the version you might get, because Batwoman wasn't out yet, I said you might get Oliver Queen, since that's the closest thing. Then when Batwoman came out, I was like, no, stop asking. Just like Godspeed, and they fucked up Godspeed, bro, and y'all still didn't listen.
The show is called The Flash. Yes, he has a team, but it's like, imagine watching Superman and Lois, and all you see is Lois breaking stories, nothing else. All you see is the kids at school, nothing else. Like, imagine. All you see is the mayor's office, nothing else. Like, for what? And where the ditto lady at?
Who?
The copy power lady that's at the police station. They ain't even show her no more. They don't even like. It's like the police station exists, and then sometimes it don't. Like, remember when Red Death came, she got held hostage and went through a vent, and then they didn't even show her no more after that. You know what I'm talking about? Mm. Remember, Javisha, the Red Death had her hostage, and then she got distracted, and next thing you know, she had crawled through a vent. They didn't even show her no more after that.
I forgot about
They didn't even show her working at the police department in the dream sequence, even though Iris was captain.
So she just stuck in the vents right now, is what we saying.
I guess.
No, that's what we saying.
She on the manga. She on some sus shit. She in the vents, y'all.
She in the vents.
They ain't even showed this lady no more. I'd rather fucking see her in a scene.
If they never show her again, we gonna say she's stuck in the vents. She in the fucking vents.
She in the vents.
She in the vents. Until we see her again, she in the vents.
My whole thing is, I didn't have a problem with the Dreamer episode. But it's like, where does it fit in the season? That's the thing. It's the last season of The Flash. It made no sense for them to do that. Now, had they needed help, like had they this season done what it did, even if you would have had Red Death and Javisha came and mentioned that they have brunch or whatever, and y'all needed extra help for the ending and y'all brought her, cool, but it didn't make sense this right now where it's at. It didn't make sense.
Eric Wallace completed 3 seasons and only one of them was good. Which one?
That's the 6th one. I'm telling you, when he first came, that
no,
probably was
because Mirror Monarch was trash.
Okay, is that the season with Bloodworth?
Yes, that's half of a season.
That's better than 5 episodes.
That's half.
That's better than 5. What? That's about 12.
And you only get you. Come on, bro. Season 8.
What happened last season? I don't even remember.
What the fuck happened last season?
Oh, they talking about cause Matt came. That was the season with Matt. It still was stupid though. Like, had they made Matt be the Reverse Flash again, then I would have gave them kudos for that season.
No, you're not. No, season 8. Hell no.
With the new lady, what was the one he liked? That was the
no. Give me a second.
Not you with this.
Because I'm not gonna let you sit here and say season 8 was good and I can't remember it. No.
I remember it because they finally called Matt. That was the only thing I can remember.
No, that was that was the back half of the season. So yeah, fuck that. Like, no, that whole season was not good because I can't remember it. Yeah,
Armageddon is in it too.
Okay, so we're not even gonna see. We're not gonna let you pass on Armageddon. Then you had Death Revisited with the fucking Robbie Amell shit, get the fuck out of here. That's why I couldn't remember. You had 5 interlude episodes, and then the negative shit, which was 4.
That was so 9 episodes in the whole season was good.
Yeah, 9 episodes, half of a fucking season. Get the fuck out of here. You're not pulling that shit. And then I'm not even gonna let you count Armageddon because that was fucking.
I mean, they could count it's the first 5 episodes.
Okay, you want to count it, but that was like a fucking. It was like a crossover thing they were trying to do with just the Flash. I'm sitting there like. Season 8, I couldn't even remember.
So season 7 is with what's the thing?
Season 8 was better than season 4 though.
Season 4 was with the Thinker, so I ain't really care for season 4 and 5 like that.
I can't call that. I can't call that. And here's why. Let me see something.
I feel like it's better because they waited again. Season 4 was like that season where they let the Thinker show out at the end. Like the last couple of episodes, he started using all them abilities when he could have been doing that from jump. There was another one of them shits where.
And I feel like you feel like season 8 is better than season 4 because Armageddon was good. It was a consecutive amount of episodes that were good.
I don't like people that like mediocrity. I'm gonna say it like that because. It's plenty of shows that have been on. Bitch, I watch Grey's Anatomy every season. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Damn near every episode, they gonna get you some kind of way. And they be having 20-some plus episode seasons. That's why they still on the air. You can't tell me that every season of The Flash that y'all done had 20-some episodes. I want to say season 1 and 2 were good. I don't remember 3 enough to be like, if it was just... I think 3 was real good too. But like... 4 and 5, I ain't really care for. Because the Thinker and Cicada, they won. Cicada got good at the end because they switched cicadas. And then the Thinker was good at the end because they let him use all his powers. Mm-hmm. Like, it shouldn't be build up and bullshit until the end of the season. You need to be drawing me in the whole time. Especially with all them breaks. Mm-hmm. Most people forget to even come back and watch the shit. Ciao.
Rogue War. Fucking ways. They don't even call it.
They don't even call it the Red Death.
They call it Rogue War.
And it is 9 episodes that's fucking interlude. Ain't no fucking way.
This could be a mistake though, because they could be like
directed by Danielle Pennebaker.
Mm-hmm. She gonna get her directed.
And look, that's a 3-week break.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no fucking way, bro.
And then from there on, like it's
my party and child. That's probably filler too.
And I die if I want to. It's all negative. See what I'm saying? Like that, like 4 episodes, 3 interlude episodes, which makes no fucking sense. Like,
it's a break from the 6th. What did it say? From the 5th of April to the 26th of April. Ain't nothing Flash related coming on. So it's coming on next week, and then it ain't coming back on again to the last Wednesday in the month.
Mm-hmm. The Godspeed and what it does imperative.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me scroll down to that writing for season 8. I mean season 9.
Oh yeah, this is
story by Eric Wallace. Who is? I don't know who Jonathan Butler is.
You gonna get on the writer's case.
Sam Charleston.
And these are writers who've been on The Flash before. There go Jonathan name right there. Like, these are not new people. All these people have...
Is that Chad Lowe that directed the episode of The Flash?
What?
Is that Rob's brother? Rob. That is... Remember on 911 Lone Star, Rob Lowe, like his brother was on that episode with the brother, and then I think that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now.
He's the younger brother of actor Rob Lowe.
Partners in Time is the next episode. And then It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want to. Somebody need to die.
Kill them all. For all I give a fuck at this point. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me.
But the sad part about it is that if anybody died, it wouldn't even matter no more. Like the Flash is so trash this season, to where if they killed anybody other than Barry or Iris, it wouldn't even matter. I might feel a little bad if Chester die. Cecile and Allegra, sorry, it's not doing it for me. What happened to Despero? Who the fuck is that?
The one from Armageddon.
I mean, it's imagine confirming everything before the season come out. So what's the point in watching? Nobody dies. Keon helps the Flash save the big bads. Everything is trash until the last 4 episodes. So what's the point in even watching? That's basically what you're telling me in these interviews.
That's exactly what this is.
What's your thoughts on them leaving out Accelerated Man back in 314? It don't even matter at this point.
Leaving him out?
Because they never brought him back up again. I guess they probably like, what was the point of even showing him in the first place? This is like Tokyo Ghoul Re. Tokyo Ghoul Re's better than this. I would take that because they literally, the show was still good, but they rushed it. So it was like, did I miss some shit? Versus you had time to plan this shit out and you still gave me garbage. Like, I'll take Tokyo Ghoul Re over this. I'll probably take Promised Neverland Season 2 over this right now.
No.
A new beginning of what? The show's over. This is why I couldn't write. I'm killing everybody. This shit about to be over. I'm having Reverse Flash come walk the dog on everybody in this bitch. I don't care if I was pregnant. She gonna get roughed up too. That baby better be on. That baby better phase around up in that bitch until you figure it out. I don't care. I'm walking the dog with everybody. Zoom, my boy Zoom, and Reverse Flash dog walking everybody. For every villain. Like Barry, and then Thawne, and then Wally, and his villain, and then Jay and his villain.
Are good, y'all go eat it up.
First of all, there's the last 4, and it's probably
it's possibly. I just said it's possibly 5. That's just.
I'm just going based off Wikipedia. They got it listed as
that's what I just said. I said that could be wrong.
It could be, but whoever put it up there.
Exactly. They don't know the name of the next art, so they could just be putting it up there. That's
and see, that shit is stupid. Why would she get a suit? I mean, Trey already said that when her daughter drew the little picture, but what's the purpose of her needing a super suit?
Who?
Cecile. Why do you need a suit the last couple episodes of a show that's ending? That's budget. That's money that could have went to something else. They be having Allegra walking around in Nash old ass dirty clothes, but like she need a new suit. Allegra gonna get one too. She gonna be Light Up Girl. Light Up Girl and Mental Mistress. That's what we going with. Mental Mistress and Light Up Girl. Like, imagine the last season of Arrow. Oliver didn't die, but Felicity saved the day. And Team. And they gotta squeeze him in too, right? So this how I know this shit gonna be like rushed.
Oh. That's episode 9.
Child. And he can miss me too. And he be online spoiling shit too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, imagine a guest star spoiling the show. Child, whatever. Nah, Mental Mistress. Fuck Mental Mayhem. Mental Mistress. I said what I said for a reason.
It'll be
Why would you make an open-ended ending for this show? Talking about you hoping the Arrowverse is gonna be revived. They not calling you. And Grant Show ain't picking up the phone. So it's gonna be a reboot, if anything, and it won't have nothing to do with the Arrowverse. Nasa still gonna get a spinoff on Tubi, her and Allegra. I'm tired. Mental Mistress and Light Up Girl. Felicity becomes a Spectre. Exactly. That's what's going on right now. Tired, bro. It's like these characters that we got on the side. Had Cisco still been around? like some shit like that, and if he was getting more screen time or something, I probably would be okay with that. But it's like you trying to force feed me this shit that y'all done did last minute.
I see why Carlos left.
Child.
I see why
He
Carlos.
he been sniffing and seeing the bullshit.
I see why Carlos left, bro. He stayed around because of COVID. You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be gone season 5. He said, okay, I'm going to go and stick around season 6. And, like, he dipped season 7 because he was like, nope, I got to go. I got to go. I see why you left, Carlos.
Oh, let me check and see if anybody ordered anything.
I see why the fuck you left.
If anybody wants to order, y'all go ahead so I can package it live because we probably going to go soon. But I'm just tripping at the fact that, like, the 3 Superman and Lois episodes that we watched have been, like, so good. I don't know if it's going to keep that pace. I can't say. But, like, so far, I feel more emotion. The new boy, they got a whole new character playing Jonathan. And I'm over here in my feelings about the shit that's going on with Lois and everything going on. I'm like, I don't even know these people. Like, I don't even know y'all like that. I've been with the Flash 9 years. And I don't even know y'all like that. Like, I love Tyler, don't get me wrong. Like, he's like my favorite Superman. I don't know his kids.
You been with the Flash 8 years.
Whatever. Still more than 3.
Y'all ready for Superboy to come on the Flash? I mean Superman and Lois. Y'all ready for Superboy?
Carlos.
Y'all ready for Connor Kent? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't blame Grant for
I
being
wouldn't be specific. Y'all ready for Connor to come on Superman and Lois?
I don't even blame Grant for being a little emotionless after the show ended, because if they messed up my show or a character like that, I'd be pissed too. But see, he's sweet. He not gonna say that.
Yeah.
He gonna just move on to the next job. Like, he thankful for this opportunity, but I'll holler. That's the kind of energy he on. Thankful for this opportunity, and I'm about and I'm gonna go on. So,
What the fuck you mean if he's hot? Okay, whatever. Yeah, Connor's coming on Superman and Lois. Y'all didn't pay attention? That's y'all character, right? I mean, they have Clark's blood. What would they do, or who would need Clark's blood? I don't know.
I mean, they could do that too.
Luther.
Somebody said the Intergang is definitely going to use Jonathan to put Superman blood in. They could do that, and that could be the way he get his powers. They could go that route too. Cause baby, there's gonna be some drama. Have Lex kidnap one of the kids and do some shit on them.
I didn't even see Candace in the last day photo.
Bruh, she probably was out. Them motherfuckers weren't treating her right, no way. She probably been out. Jaden, thank you for the donation.
Trey, that was his personal opinion. What was a personal opinion? What are you talking about? I'm saying a lot of stuff.
That's why I was like, Candace been ready to dip, so she probably was happy to get a couple scenes in with people she knew, like Javisha and the girl who played Dreamer. But she probably was on some shit like, I'm out. I'm ready to go. They done dogged that girl from day one. Like, she probably so tired of that shit. Then the fans dogged her. Like, you know what I'm saying? They dogging her because she a black Irish. Then behind the scenes, motherfuckers ain't treating her right because she black. Like, she probably been ready to go. Not you forgot about Ryan Choi. What about him? I just know the CW as a whole is garbage after they did what they did to my boy Ray. What's his name? His real name?
Brandon.
Cause like, why would you fire that man? That man looked like he the nicest motherfucker on the scene. And y'all just gonna let him go like that with no notice and just be like, well, we don't have no use for the Atom anymore. Holler. Crazy. She probably did say, because I mean, at the end of the day, if you leave in the show,
why are you study laughing after you say something? Like, I don't understand that. No, I'm not watching Superman and Lois as a reaction.
Did you get a reaction?
Like, I don't like. You know what I find funny? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, laughing at how bad the Flash is. Y'all know that the Flash was good for 3 years too, right? Don't cast stones. Don't be throwing those stones in your glass house.
Don't laugh because Superman and Lois good, because that don't mean they're gonna stay on the station either.
Like
at most they may move to HBO Max, but at the end of the day, it could be good and still be canceled because it's the CW.
Exactly. Don't get arrogant. Like, arrogance leads to disaster, bro.
Because I know for a fact that last season of Batwoman, when Javisha came in, got way more views than the first 2 seasons did, and then they still was like, I'm out.
Well, Jesse doing another show, y'all. Y'all gotta remember, Jesse has another show he's working on for NBC.
Not like she pay a third of the rent. Yeah, she was too comfortable because like all the black and me was shaking. Like, girl, why you walking around my house like you been here? Like, let me find out.
I'm like,
that's some shit a woman would do if she fucking your man, come up in your house and be going around like she fucking know everything. Like, how the fuck? This your first time coming in here, Tiffany? The fuck?
like,
I don't give a fuck. Be messaging me about this shit going on with Trump. I don't care.
like, I don't like, bro. Like, I don't have a problem with Superman and Lois, but don't throw stones, Superman and Lois fans. Flash was good 1, 2, and 3 also.
Jesse,
And
one thing that
then, and like,
motherfucker
let me paint y'all another picture. The Flash had higher ratings in season 1, 2, and 3 than Superman and Lois. So don't throw those stones.
everything on the CW ratings probably trash now, to be honest.
Oh,
who's watching it? Because who's watching it?
Like right now, Superman and Lois has about the same ratings as the Flash season 9. Don't do that. Don't.
They probably, I'm pretty sure they have to do like, what is it when you do sit down and read the script, table reads? I'm pretty sure they have table reads, but it's like, what is they gonna say? They not gonna make last minute change for them on the show like that.
Like,
and see, when you do, that's when you difficult, because see, that's what they try to do to Jenna Ortega, because she's young and like they feel like she just getting in the game and she getting popular. Then when they wrote the script for Wednesday, she was like, I'm not finna act this because this is not what Wednesday would do. And then now they want to label, them old white men want to label her difficult. But I'm like, she's being honest. Like, Wednesday is not a character that would be caught up in a fucking love triangle, because why is she thinking about dudes when she be wanting to kill people all the time? Like, you know, like she got that persona of like death around her. Why am I falling in love? Like her mom and dad relationship be like ill, so why am I in a love triangle? You know what I'm saying? But then when she did that shit on set to make her character more realistic, you get labeled difficult.
Plus, wasn't the Flash the highest CW rated show of the whole? Yeah, the only show. No, in CW history, it's the Vampire Diaries, and then it's the Flash.
They can be fans of Walker and Kung Fu because Walker is something old people probably would watch anyway, because they used to watch Walker Texas Ranger. Like, if that Walker probably is the one that get the most views on the station, to be honest, just because who in it. But I mean, just because they fans of it don't mean they won't take it off the network though. As far as I'm concerned, Next Star is gonna have sports and reruns and the news. That's because they said the CW, that channel was made for older people in their eyes, like people that literally sit and watch TV all day. So that's what they're gonna have on: reruns, news, and sports. So if anything, if the CW or the WB want to save anything, it's probably gonna have to go to HBO Max. I can't see it one good show or two good shows being on the CW. That's it. Oh, the Vampire Diaries had us all in the chokehold, bitch. The Vampire Diaries, the originals, and what else was coming on back then before the superhero shows started coming on? Was them the only two? I feel like it was something else. Oh, I used to watch Supernatural. That's what it was. Them bitches had me in the chokehold way before anything about some superheroes came on. So, but them the years it was popping. That's when everybody was watching.
I remember, bro, when it was 2011 and I was on Xbox, you know what I'm saying, playing Mortal Kombat 9, and my crew at the time, they were saying like, man, that new Arrow show supposed to be coming out. I was like, Arrow show? Like, yeah, and like I remember this vividly, and then like dude was like, yeah, that new Arrow show, knowing the Green Arrow. Dude, he was like, yeah, man, I'm a big fan of Oliver McQueen. I was like, who? Oliver McQueen. I was like, bro, why you mixing up the car from Cars with fucking Oliver Queen? Why are you calling him McQueen? I was like, this is how I knew, like, this shit was what? That shit was, wow, 2011, bro. That was 12 years ago. I remember this shit. I was like,
who said that?
Said what?
That the CW still got the Diggle show coming out. I ain't seen one advertisement or one mention of that shit. So when it's coming? Now I would love for my boy to get a check, but do we want it at that cost? Like, do we want it? Cause that's just like they came out with the Gotham Knights, but as far as I know, it's canceled as soon as the first season over. So that's what y'all want for Diggle? That's what y'all want. That's what y'all want for child.
Supernatural had the most
If
consistent
Kat
fans.
Graham would have walked away from the Vampire Diaries, that show was gonna lose everybody because she low key was the star of the show. She was saving everybody and bringing everybody the fuck back to life and doing all the shit. So if they wouldn't have had that witch, it was over.
We're saying highest rated. We didn't say highly rated. We said highest rated. The highest 2 rated shows on the CW.
I seen a
The
couple
Vampire
episodes of
Diaries was number 1 to premiere, and then boom, The Flash. Cause they had like 4 million. The Vampire Diaries had like 4, maybe 4.97, maybe 5 million people watch, and
Ooh, shit,
The
I
Flash
forgot
had
about
like
Nikita.
4.6 or some shit like that.
I used to watch Nikita too, a little bit. Supernatural. I never watched Gossip Girl. I watched a couple episodes of that new 90210. Y'all don't. Whoever asked that about Supernatural, them women do not play about Jared and Jensen. Period. Like
They had the most consistent views.
them women will watch. Them women was gonna watch that show. That's just why when they split and he came on the boys, but then they did the Winchesters, and then the only reason the Winchesters don't do as many numbers is because Dean ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? Like if they was still in it some kind of way, like if he was playing his dad or some shit like that, if they would have did it like that, it would have been getting more views. And that's some of the reason that people watch Walker, because Jared in it. So they don't play about them. And then Trevor here talking about they trying to make my boy the live action Batman. Shit, I'm ready.
That's what, like, the fans want Jensen to play the next Batman for the DCU. They want him. Since Robert Pattinson Batman is going to be Elseworld, they want Jensen because he looks
like
like
it well. I would enjoy that. Oh yeah, if y'all didn't know, Trey put up Justice League World War II on Patreon. If y'all
Justice
interested.
Society.
Oh yeah, the JSAs.
It's in the $7 tier. So, just so y'all know. The whole Tomorrowverse, the new movies, DC movies, will be in the $7 tier. I feel like that's better than the other tier, so, you know.
I mean, they animated, so it's cool. I watched the first season of Riverdale and it was good. But compared to the trailers I see for it now, I don't know what the fuck going on. Supernatural was good. Not America's Next Top Model. That shit used to have me in the chokehold for a while though, because she used to have them doing some ignorant ass shit.
I wouldn't believe what the fuck a CW executive said to me anyway, because guess what? They don't know how to do their fucking job either. How are you not making money since 2005? How are you not making a profit since 2005? You want to talk to me about ratings? Fuck out of here. You're trash anyway. It's fucking. That's like, I can see if me as a person start a fucking streaming service and I'm spending more money than I'm making. That makes sense. I'm new in the game. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Right?
Naomi had the potential to be good,
but if you've been in the game 10, 15 plus years, hell, I even say 5, and you're not making money as an executive, you're not making money.
You really think Superman and Lois got too many characters? But y'all be Team Flash? But y'all think Superman and Lois got too many characters? And the Cushings don't have a story that connects to the main one, but it's still a good show? I mean, what does the sidekicks on Team Flash have a story of other than just being friends with the Flash or being on his team?
Or working for his wife.
That's what I'm saying.
Or
I mean, to be fair,
being somebody baby daddy that's fucking unexecutive.
To be fair, Lana is the mayor, so anytime something happens in Smallville, that connects her to the story because she's the mayor. Especially with this storyline with Bruno Mannheim, that's gonna connect her because she used funds that she wasn't supposed to. The old mayor that came up dead, and now she probably gonna end up figuring all that shit out. She definitely has story. Her kids, friends with the main character's kids, they have story. They're connected to the main story. Again, we about to go in a little while, y'all. So if anybody wanted to order, y'all can go ahead. If not, I'll be back later on Twitch to stream some stuff for a couple hours. It's amazing how Clark can hear all around the world. Remarkable. I mean, that's the power of super.
My biggest gripe, but I understand it, was the whole Superman switcheroo.
The original Tron was fire, or are you talking about the remake? I need clarification on that. Because if you think the remake good, you must ain't watched the original.
I can get with that. I can get with that peak Flash team. I can get with that. I really fucking can. Barry, Iris, Cisco, Frost, Caitlin, Ralph, and Earth 2 Will. I can fucking rock with that team.
I be forgetting about Ralph ass. Where's Sue at? Y'all want to bring all these people back? They had her in here a couple times. She out here funding everything.
Man,
Where's Sue?
Sue funding shit. Like, Sue out here making
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't, the girl that's funding everything, y'all can't put in the episode, but y'all brought me that girl Becky.
But see, that's the thing. And like, this is the thing. When the whole shit happened with old boy that played Ralph, Sue was supposed to stay. But they was like, yeah, we just gonna write her out.
I mean, even if he a shitty person in real life, his character was kind of cool. He was alright with the stretching and shit. They had a good run a little bit. I'm like, Sue would have been on some spy shit though. Had they redid that episode, they must ain't want to make Cecile and Allegra look bad, because that's exactly what Sue was gonna do to them. She put on that cat suit and get to doing some spy shit. They was gonna look real ignorant. That's why they had to bring Becky.
And this is the thing. The whole Ralph and Barry thing was fucking great. Like, their back and forth was fucking great. But I even forgot the actor name who played Ralph. Like, that's how long it's been since he left.
Why didn't they recast the actress for Jessica? Because she dead. Let me stop. Let me not be mean. Like, why would they recast her? It wasn't that they didn't want the girl on the show no more. It's that they tried to make it seem like we don't know if we still don't even know the multiverse exists on the Flash, y'all. I just realized that. They still don't fucking know that the multiverse exists.
They were supposed to do that too. Figure that back out back in season 6. COVID messed
and
up.
This is why I said the thing I said about Jesse, because technically all the other Earths had died. So it would have made it seem like everybody on Earth 2 was dead, hence her character, because she wasn't from Earth 1. That's why they wouldn't have just recast her, because then if you got Earth 1 Jesse, you may have Earth 2 Wells. So, you know, we don't know the multiverse exists. Maybe they still out there chilling, but we wouldn't know. Not with this writing. Barry can run fast as fuck now, got all these powers, but we don't know that the multiverse exists, so we ain't accidentally run to another Earth again. But let me snatch your shit real quick. We ain't talking about the glory because we ain't done with it. No need nobody spoiling. I will fucking end you if you spoil the glory.
Matter of fact, on that note, I'm finna go. I'm not even playing because somebody spoiled me on the glory. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. We can go.
Oh, wait. Why didn't you just look under body spray? I don't know if this person in the chat that's like messaging me on my store, but there's body mist, so they have a spray in that scent that you're looking for.
I'm done looking at the chat, bro.
You ain't gotta look at it. You want me to take it down?
Yeah, you can take that shit down.
No, you could just talk to him if you want to. It ain't up no more.
Nah, I'm good. I ain't got nothing else to say to y'all here. Cause y'all talking about the glory.
There's just somebody that was like, let's talk about the glory.
Nah,
I'm just
good.
saying, I don't want to talk about that because I ain't done watching.
I ain't talking about shit. Fuck that. Cause this will be the day you this will be the day you get your feelings and your soul crushed. Fucking with that shit. We not gonna play about the glory. If y'all didn't know, if you watched The Night Agent, it's good too. It's already been renewed.
If you like spy shit, it's good.
Yeah.
If you like government conspiracies and all that jazz.
You might want to watch some of that shit tonight. I ain't got shit going on. Stay up late night and record or some shit. Watch some Night Agent.
Because I have to get up in the morning.
You gotta get
I
up
have
in
to
the
go to the post office every Saturday like this. I have to get up.
Cool. You got shit to do.
So you finna end the stream before I click back over here because you talking about you don't want to see the chat.
Yeah, you can click back over there. That don't bother me, but I'm finna go. I can't.
I still don't understand how Superman and Lois are not part of the Arrowverse. Or they just on another Earth, so it should still be a part of Arrow. I don't know. I don't even know. The way all of us was laughing at that shit last night, Danny, me, you, Omega, and Trey. I heard Trey laughing downstairs. when Mark sing "Happy Birthday, I'm Bussy." Alright, you remember you said that last night, and then I didn't know that's how they spelled it. Like they spelled it Umba and then sing. Like I was like, bro,
I was sitting there like, no.
I didn't realize till he started singing it. I was like, wait a minute, and then all I heard you yell now, you was screaming, laughing, like I was like, please.
I was like, they were so slow on it. I was like, Leland was slow. Dylan probably just did that.
Somebody was like, no. Like after he did it, they was like, no, dog. They was like, no. He was like, what?
I'm like, he was in this bitch just.
And then Leland was like, happy birthday, I'm buzzing. He was like, the way he stared at the chat, like, that shit was hilarious, bro. Bruh, I was dying laughing for a good 5 minutes. I was like, he was so into that shit too. Happy birthday to you, I'm buzzing. I was like, bro, that shit was hilarious.
Man, somebody said, I don't know which one of them said, hey man, go clean your pants. Man, I was like, yo, y'all wrong for that shit. Bro, I was done. I was like, bro, I was in tears. Bro, y'all know how my setup is downstairs, bro. This is me. This is me laughing. I was like, I was hurting. I was like, cause he started doing this shit. I was like,
let me tell y'all why I hate how they wrote Cecilia character. Cause you're supposed to be a mom first. She ain't no wife yet, so she ain't got to be a wife. But she's supposed to be a mom first. You got a daughter they don't talk about that's older, cause she should be like Wally age. Cause I remember them trying to make it seem like Wally was gonna like her ass. Then you got Jenna. You worried about your clients. If you a boss, you could do your work. It's COVID times. You could do your work via, like digital, mobile, whatever you want to call the shit. And then if it's just a train for you to go to your family for their birthday, why you can't catch a train for your court cases? If you need to come to Central City to see somebody or to do an actual like court case, you could have took a train from where you live to come and do that. Your practice ain't got a doubt because you live in another city. But you want to be over here in the fucking Flash Lab every episode. For what? But you so lonely you had to move a leg.
That's what I wanted to say one episode. Why the fuck ain't nobody... Why is Cecile the only one with her titties out?
I told you she always got on level 2.
Like, why? Like, pay attention. Iris covered up. Allegra covered up. Keon covered up.
And Iris be looking good covered up.
I'm like, why is Cecile the only one with her breast out?
I asked y'all one episode, I don't know what it was. I swear to God, if y'all go back, I said, does Cecile pick out her own outfits? Or does wardrobe dress her like this? Because she always got on leather pants. She always got on some risque shit.
Go watch the last episode. Go fucking look at when they was at the end of the episode. I was like, why is her titties
always
out?
Got on some risky shit. She either got leather pants on or she out here in the alley with leather on trying to apprehend somebody like she done been knighted a superhero. She always in some shit.
And she way older than them. I'm like, why her titties out? I'm like...
I've been said that shit, D. They been saying that shit online forever. I've said that shit multiple times. I don't know if they are not, but the way things are going, this show would seem like it.
I'm like, why is her titties out? Like she's always dressed nice, but I'm like this last season, 2 seasons, like why your titties out? I'm like, you acting like you back on Family Matters, talking about you'll be very grateful. Like, look up that scene. Look up that scene. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Not the T for the actor that Cecile likes Grant. Baby, don't do that. I don't like homewreckers. I'm pretty sure this man, wife and child, be on stage. Go find somebody else to play with. She probably do like them fair skinned, so.
Not the fair skinned.
I'm gonna just be honest, y'all. Like, I hate this world that we live in now, where everybody got women empowerment and they tiptoeing or whatever. It's still hoes out here. Like, don't get it twisted. It's still hoes out here. It's still bitches that suck dicks for jobs. Ride poles for jobs. Like, don't get it twisted. It's still homewreckers. No motherfuckers be married. And that's what they prefer because I ain't got to deal with a bitch full time. Like, don't get it twisted. I'll root women empowerment for the women that deserve it, but all of y'all don't. There's women out here that be lying on dudes that they done did this, that, and the other. Don't get it twisted. And the reason you see more men is because men are stupid and get caught. Women don't. So 9 times out of 10, it's probably more women serial killers, more women rapists, and everything out here in this bitch. But who finna file them reports? Like, don't get it twisted.
Y'all be cool, man. I'm gonna go. I got shit to do.
Now imagine Cecile getting an introduction like how Barry say my name is Barry Allen. Bitch, I would not watch the show no more if they hello my name is Cecile. Like, ain't no fucking way. They might as well introduce the team like that at this point though, because Barry don't even be in the show.
Yeah, I didn't know Jenna was trying to be in Marvel though. She was already in Marvel. What are you talking about? Jenna Ortega was already in Marvel.
Ride posed for cash at Kohl's. Well, I remember that Kohl's shit from TikTok. Pop that pussy for some Kohl's cash. I'm about to go.
See,
bruh.
this is how y'all know y'all don't be paying attention. Like y'all don't know the struggle. Y'all just see the glow up.
Why Omega said do burpees for herpes?
Ew.
I'm finna go.
I know y'all. You probably thinking, well, when was Jenna Ortega in Iron Man 3?
They can rethink about casting Kane, but I would have a hot
Iron
ass
Man
lawsuit.
3. She was the girl in the wheelchair that the vice president was trying to get the extremis stuff for. That was Jenna.
If they got video evidence that that boy Jonathan ain't do nothing wrong and Marvel recast him, I would have me a hot ass lawsuit. Because you can sue people for slander. And that bitch that lied on me wouldn't lie on nobody else. Her kids, the grass, the dog, she wouldn't lie on nobody else when I was done. Stop messing with people that don't mean you well. I'm telling you. You too hot, be single. Like, you got too much shit going on for to be popping off with somebody you don't know. Like, just be single. Like, that shit is stupid. Like, y'all put too much money behind him now to try to recast off something that somebody said and you don't know if it's true or not. Because I've heard things about the dude that played Hawkeye. Nobody gave a fuck about that. When his wife say he was doing coke in front of his daughter and beating her ass and put a gun to their head, nobody batted an eye. And that motherfucker still bowled up, strung up for to do whatever. So, if you ain't gonna do that shit for everybody, don't do that shit for the black dude. That's just the way I feel about it. And I would use those as examples when I file my lawsuit and win a hefty sum of money. He's supposed to be in too many projects. You know how much money that's going to cost him if they recast? I would sue for every penny, then pain and suffering. Disney ain't going to be making nothing when I get through. Like, ain't no way. That's what I hate about social media. Somebody you don't know and that don't know you can say something, and because they said it first, that's what people gonna believe.
Yep.
Y'all sit up here and watch us every Friday, streams, videos, and whatever. Some bitch that don't know us be like, oh, married to the real deal, blah, blah. Y'all gonna be like, Trey and Tasha?
Yep.
Y'all ain't gonna be like, no, I know they ain't do that. It's a couple of y'all that'll do that. But most people will be like, Trey and Tasha did that? I always felt it in my spirit that something was wrong with it.
Especially Trey. I knew his ass. Oh,
I can't stand when women do that. Your spirit is unclean, bitch, because you done slept with every dirty dick on your fucking street, avenue, drive, whatever.
Boulevard.
But your spirit unclean. That's why you feel something. It's unclean. Go baptize yourself somewhere. Like, I hate when people do that. That's the first thing I seen online about that man. I always knew, no. He don't look how you want him to look, and he ain't picking you, so now you got an opinion. Hush.
I knew Trey read the Attack on Titan.
Bro, I'm sick of folks. Like, that shit pisses me off. That man, she recanted twice. And then they got video and a statement from a witness. So, stop.
But then, where the people that will put... That's why I told y'all don't come in my Twitch chat with that shit. Because it said allegedly. And look what happened. Look what happened. Like, a day later, that shit came out and it was like...
And the first thing people say is because he worked for Disney. Disney got good lawyers. No, bitch, I got good lawyers because I have money. Y'all need to understand. It ain't got nothing to do with no other companies. Most companies are not going to bail you out if you make them look bad.
But the United States Army go, cancel his shit. But it's generals, lieutenant colonels, majors, sergeant majors, sergeants that abuse their significant others all the time. I was in the military.
No,
I know.
Y'all got hoes that's missing in the Army. How about y'all find them and who did something to them because they filed charges on y'all for stuff. They reported stuff. And then now them people missing or dead.
I'm like, did y'all forget what happened to the young girl at
in
Fort Hood? Killeen, Texas.
And it's
With
another one that
what's
that
her
shit
name?
happened
Vanessa
to.
something.
Yeah, Vanessa again. But it's another one that happened to her recently that her mom is like looking for her now because she filed charges on one of her superiors and now they can't find her either. Like,
But
y'all
you
worry about
fire,
that shit.
You want to fire somebody who ain't do nothing
People
wrong.
always be like, they gave me bad vibes. No, you're the person that gives everybody else bad vibes and you just don't know that. Like, people need to look in the mirror and in their own closets before. I guarantee y'all that all them people that say stuff about somebody else, if your closet was exposed and we start snatching shit from under your bed, pulling bodies out the basement, y'all wouldn't make it. Your wrists will be wide open. Y'all would not make it. And that's the shit that pissed me off. Y'all done got this black dude that wasn't bothering nobody coming up, and then this one thing probably gonna set him back for what? Last year was Will. I'm tired of hearing about the slap. This motherfucker slapped somebody that disrespect his wife in his eyes, and because he did it on a white stage and a white platform, now he condemned like this motherfucker ain't been the fucking
Poster boy.
right for forever. Now you got this new boy who ain't taking shit from nobody probably, because I'm assuming that's what it was. Motherfuckers move how they move, because if I'm making money, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm going to move how I need to move. He, in his interviews or whatever, he never gave off vibes that he was that kind of dude. Nobody ever said nothing before. And then now you get this one thing and then it's, oh, well, when he was in school, nope, you mad because he got more recognition than you. Like, stop.
You ready?
Yeah, before I say something rude. Y'all have a good one, though. I'll be back, I'll be back to stream on Twitch in a couple of hours. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday. And we out.